the streets with my head in my hands. I've got no plans, only to see you again. Don't get me wrong, sometimes I like being kicked on the ground. I'm not that strong, but then I come to my senses. Yeah, I'm coming. You can feel my power, and I feel what is real when she feels me. And I feel what is real when she feels me. And I feel don't be afraid. Don't do that man with the scar on his face. It's a charade. It's just the way you've been living. Yeah! I'm coming. You can feel my power. And I feel what is real when she feels me. And I feel what is real when she feels me. Yeah. And I And I feel what is real when she feels me. And I feel what is real when she feels me. Yeah. And I feel what is real when she feels me. And I feel what is real when she feels me, yeah. And I
Hi everyone, Dan here, and I just wanted to put a little snippet about AstroWorld and what we do because I want to start getting the word out because I think it's becoming more and more of a giant community, and I want to get the word out to some other people. So what we do at AstroWorld is we hold astrophotography chats on Wednesdays at 9 p.m. and Fridays at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And we just talk astrophotography. Wednesday's more of a techie kind of advanced intermediate, and Fridays is more of a newbie kind of thing. So if you want to check us out, and if you want to, hang out with some semi-decent people that like to go off the rails a little bit and have fun while they're doing it, come check us out at AstroWorldWeb.com, and you can check out the schedule, and you can sign up for all the free giveaways that we do. We just gave away an Eagle 4 Pro, an Optilong filter kit, Charles Brackenstein's books, and a whole bunch of other stuff. So come to AstroWorldWeb.com, hang out with us, have a good time, and as always, remember to keep imaging, keep educating, and clear skies. And I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
All right. Where did my color go? Got your head in the sand. You can't be in control using a powerful hand. I wanna be ya, I wanna see ya. Don't taste the kisses of hate. Don't try to tell me, don't try to sell me, don't try to say it's too late. You're gonna push me to the edge, back me in a corner, making me stand in your shoes. Push me to the edge, hide a little color, it's black and white and blue. Black and white and blue, yeah. All right. Cat learns to ring a bell. Rat gets free from the maze. We can be taught to love. We've got to learn a new way. I wanna see, I wanna be. Don't taste the kisses of hate. Don't try to tell me, don't try to sell me, don't try to say it's too late. You're gonna push me to the edge, back me in a corner, making me stand in your shoes. Push me to the edge, add a little color, it's black and white and blue. Black and white and blue. Yeah. I wanna be, I wanna see, don't taste the kisses of hate. Don't try to tell me, don't try to sell me, don't try to say it's too late. Push me to the edge, back me in a corner, making me stand in your shoes. Push me to the edge, add a little color, it's black and white and blue. Yeah, black and white and blue. You're going black and white on the edge, back me in a corner, making me stand in your shoes. Push me to the edge, add a little color, it's black and white and blue. Black and white and blue.
on my telescope now. What's wrong with this thing?
The lost Lone Ranger, can I break this spell? Do one thing right, do I make you two things wrong? If I want to stand by the line, I will always take the fall. If I just do left, I can live from the right. I sleep all day long, and then I'm breathing through the night. I've seen a lot of bankers, and I've seen a lot of cops. I've seen a lot of lawyers pull out all the stops. I've seen a lot of children with their parents in their hands. I felt a lot of women refuse to understand. Well, I don't think I understand why we're making such a fuss. And I don't think I understand what's come of all of us. And I don't think I understand why we take this world for granted. I just want to get right back to Guitar Players Planet. You see it in the papers, you read it every day. The riots and the fires going on in South LA. The muggers and the government, they're all wanting the same thing. They take all your money and whatever else spring. And I don't think I understand why we're making such a fuss. And I don't think I understand what's come of all of us. And I don't think I understand why we take this world for granted. I just want to get right back to Guitar Players Planet. Take me. And I don't think I understand what's come of all of us. And I don't think I understand why we take this world for granted. I just want to get right back to Guitar Players Planet. 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 Guitar Players Planet.
Are you ready for the next solar eclipse? October, annular eclipse. Up. Don't let your glasses fall off when there's a solar eclipse. You might hurt yourself. Let's try that again. Are you ready for the next solar eclipse? Are you ready for it? October 14th this year is an annular eclipse, followed by April, another total solar eclipse, and you can get your own branded AstroWorld telescope solar glasses made by American Paper Optics today on the website, astroworldtelescopes.com, or give me a call, 516-273-3771, and we can get you a set of 4 of these for $9.99. Come on down again, AstroWorldTelescopes.com, and keep imaging as long as you don't have a solar shade on. Keep educating in clear skies, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Sunny skies, the smell of palm tree air. Looking back, I could never feel fair. The way the music has touched my soul, the way that the South holds its control. But I've got a new way to choose. I'm gonna start running back to the lands of the new. Oh, na 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 na. Seems to me that I have lost my friend. Got the sunset on the highway again. Then I get lost on a long summer day. I must go back before it's too late. You're afraid, you're feeling alone. Time and space can never unfold. The holidays can ring in your fear. The ghost embrace can only mean tears. And I've got a new way to choose. I'm gonna start running back to lands of new. Oh, na 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 na.
It's gotta mean something. It's gotta.
So here I am, out on the streets with my head in my hands. I've got no plans, only to see you again. Don't get me wrong, sometimes I like being kicked on the ground. I'm not that strong, but then I come to my senses. Yeah! I'm coming, you can feel my power. And I feel what is real when she feels me. And I feel what is real when she feels me. And I feel happened to that man with the scar on his face? It's a charade. It's just the way you've been living. Yeah! I'm coming. You can feel my power. And I feel what is real when she feels it. And I feel what is real when she feels it. Yeah. And I feel what is real when she feels it. And I feel what is real when she feels it. Yeah. And I feel what is real when she feels it. And I feel what is real when she feels me, yeah. And I
Hi everyone, Dan here, and I just wanted to put a little snippet about AstroWorld and what we do because I want to start getting the word out because I think it's becoming more and more of a giant community, and I want to get the word out to some other people. So what we do at AstroWorld is we hold astrophotography chats on Wednesdays at 9 p.m. and Fridays at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And we just talk astrophotography. Wednesday's more of a techie kind of advanced intermediate, and Fridays is more of a newbie kind of thing. So if you want to check us out, and if you want to, hang out with some semi-decent people that like to go off the rails a little bit and have fun while they're doing it, come check us out at AstroWorldWeb.com, and you can check out the schedule, and you can sign up for all the free giveaways that we do. We just gave away an Eagle 4 Pro, an Optilong filter kit, Charles Brackenstein's books, and a whole bunch of other stuff. So come to AstroWorldWeb.com, hang out with us, have a good time, and as always, remember to keep imaging, keep educating, and clear skies. And I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
all right. Where did my color go? Got your head in the sand. You can't be in control, using a powerful hand. I wanna be ya, I wanna see ya. Don't taste the kisses of hate. Don't try to tell me, don't try to sell me, don't try to say it's too late. You're gonna push me to the edge, back me in a corner, making me stand in your shoes. Push me to the edge, hide a little color, it's black and white and blue. Black and white and blue, yeah. All right. Cat learns to ring a bell. Rat gets free from the maze. We can be taught to love. We've got to learn to wait. I wanna see you, I wanna be you. Don't taste the kisses of hate. Don't try to tell me, don't try to sell me, don't try to say it's too late. Yeah, you're gonna push me to the edge, back me in a corner, making me stand in your shadows. Push me to the edge, add a little color, it's black and white and blue. Black and white and blue. Yeah. I wanna be, I wanna see, don't taste the kisses of hate. Don't try to tell me, don't try to sell me, don't try to say it's too late. Push me to the edge, back me in a corner, making me stand in your shoes. Push me to the edge, add a little color, it's black and white and blue. Yeah, black and white and blue. You're going black and white on the edge, back me in a corner, making me stand in your shoes. Push me to the edge, add a little color, it's black and white and blue. Black and white and blue.
What the hell's wrong with my telescope now? Damn, what's wrong with this thing?
The lost Lone Ranger, can I break this spell? lot of women refuse to understand. Well, I don't think I understand why we're making such a fuss. And I don't think I understand what's come of all of us. And I don't think I understand why we take this world for granted. I just want to get right back to Guitar Players Planet. You see it in the papers, you read it every day. The riots and the fires going on in South LA. The muggers and the government, they're all wanting the same thing. They take you for your money, whatever spring. And I don't think I understand why we're making such a fuss. And I don't think I understand what's come of all of us. And I don't think I understand why we take this world for granted. I just want to get right back to Guitar Players Planet. Take me. And I don't think I understand what's come of all of us. And I don't think I understand why we take this world for granted. I just want to get right back to Guitar Players Planet. 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 Guitar Players Planet.
Are you ready for the next solar eclipse? October, annular eclipse. Oh. Don't let your glasses fall off when there's a solar eclipse. You might hurt yourself. Let's try that again. Are you ready for the next solar eclipse? Are you ready for it? October 14th this year is an annular eclipse, followed by April, another total solar eclipse, and you can get your own branded AstroWorld telescope solar glasses made by American Paper Optics today on the website, astroworldtelescopes.com, or give me a call, 516-273-3771, and we could get you a set of 4 of these for $9.99. Come on down again, astroworldtelescopes.com, and keep imaging as long as you don't have a solar shade on. Keep educating in clear skies, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Sunny skies, the smell of plum tree air. Looking back, I could never feel fair. The way the music has touched my soul, the way that the South holds its control. But I've got a new way to choose. I'm gonna start running back to the lands of the new. Oh, na 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 na. I have lost my old friend. Got the sunset head off the highway again. Then I get lost rolling on the summer day. I must get back before it's too late. You're afraid you're feeling alone. Time and space can never unfold. The holidays can ring in your fear. The ghost embrace can only mean tears. And I've got a new way to choose. I'm gonna start running back for lands of blue. Oh, na 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 na.
It's gotta mean something. It's gotta.
So here I am, out on the streets with my head in my hands. I've got no plans, only to see you again. Don't get me wrong, sometimes I like being kicked on the ground. I'm not that strong, but then I come to my senses. Yeah! I'm coming, you can feel my power. And I feel what is real when she feels me. And I feel what is real when she feels me. And I feel don't be afraid. Don't do that man with the scar on his face. It's a charade. It's just the way you've been living. Yeah! I'm coming. You can feel my power. And I feel what is real when she feels it. And I feel what is real when she feels me. Yeah. And I I feel what is real when she feels me. And I feel what is real when she feels me. Yeah. And I feel what is real when she feels me. And I feel what is real when she feels me. Yeah. And I feel.
Hi everyone, Dan here, and I just wanted to put a little snippet about AstroWorld and what we do because I want to start getting the word out because I think it's becoming more and more of a giant community, and I want to get the word out to some other people. So what we do at AstroWorld is we hold astrophotography chats on Wednesdays at 9 p.m. and Fridays at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And we just talk astrophotography. Wednesday's more of a techie kind of advanced intermediate, and Fridays is more of a newbie kind of thing. So if you want to check us out, and if you want to, hang out with some semi-decent people that like to go off the rails a little bit and have fun while they're doing it, come check us out at astroworldweb.com, and you can check out the schedule, and you can sign up for all the free giveaways that we do. We just gave away an Eagle 4 Pro, an Optolong filter kit, Charles Brackenstein's books, and a whole bunch of other stuff. So come to astroworldweb.com, hang out with us, have a good time, and as always, remember to keep imaging, keep educating, and clear skies. And I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
All right. Where did my color go? Got your head in the sand. You can't be in control, using a powerful hand. I wanna be you, I wanna see you. Don't taste the kisses of hate. Don't try to tell me, don't try to sell me, don't try to say it's too late. You're gonna push me to the edge, back me in a corner, making me stand in your shoes. Push me to the edge, hide a little color, it's black and white and blue. Black and white and blue, yeah. All right. Yeah. Cat learns to ring a bell. Rat gets free from the maze. We can be taught to love. We've got to learn a new way. wanna see, I wanna be. Don't taste the kisses of hate. Don't try to tell me, don't try to sell me, don't try to say it's too late. You're gonna push me to the edge, back me in a corner, making me stand in your shoes. Push me to the edge, hiding in a corner. It's black and white and blue, black and white and blue. Yeah. I wanna be, I wanna see, don't taste the kisses of hate. Don't try to tell me, don't try to sell me, don't try to say it's too late. Push me to the edge, back me in a corner, making me stand in your shoes. Push me to the edge, hiding in a corner. It's black and white and blue. Yeah, black and white and blue. You're going black and white on the edge, back me in a corner, making me stand in your shoes. Push me to the edge, hiding in a corner. It's black and white and blue. Black and white and blue. What the hell's wrong with my telescope now? Damn, what's wrong with this thing?
Another lost Lone Ranger. Can I break this spell? You want them right, who I make choose to make wrong. If I want to stand my line, who I will always take the fall. If I just use left, I can live from the right. I sleep from that long, and I'm pretty.
One. There we go. Rock and roll. All right. Oh my God, my nose, my head, everything is killing me, but we made it. So
made it to Friday. Happy Good Friday, everybody.
I'm just happy I made it through Wednesday. Forget Friday. I mean, it was definitely not. Thank you for everybody who sent an email or an e-card, or all the people that like thought I was dying, even though it just had a little bit of a cold. Appreciate everything. Thank you so much. But everything was cool. So we're on again, and this is now the last Friday night of the new schedule, right? So the new schedule comes out next Wednesday, right? We start at 8 o'clock.
Yeah, but this, Fridays
don't change, but it's still a new schedule. Yeah, Fridays don't change.
Thing.
So it's still 8 o'clock, but everything's 8 o'clock. So we don't have to I could get to bed before midnight, and Eric could get, hang out with his family, and same thing with Dave if he's on. He's at the same time zone I am. But just one quick thing before we go into toys, because I know Eric's got a new toy. But so the eclipse obviously is coming up in less than a week. I just heard of from some more AstroWorld people that are going to Indiana for the eclipse.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. So between Eric, myself, my buddy Ron, Tom.
Tom, I haven't forgotten. I'm going to call you this weekend.
All right. So there's one other person. I don't want to mention names on there, but you know who you are. What do you guys think that are in Indiana? Maybe getting together for like a late dinner somewhere in the middle of Indiana somewhere.
Unfortunately, I can't because I'm riding with a buddy of mine. So
I don't care about your buddy. I just care about you.
I know, and I appreciate that. I love you, but, I gotta think of
your buddy's invited.
Yeah, I'll ask him.
Your buddy doesn't get along with people or something.
Yeah, he's one of those types of guys.
He hates everybody equally.
He hates everybody. He even hates me. I just don't know why.
Yeah, the weather is looking iffy, but you know what? If the weather doesn't work out and there's nothing around, then we get together earlier and then we go home earlier. I mean, that's what it is. But we plan on, me and my buddy Ron plan on being in Franklin, Indiana, I think late on the night of the 6th. So that's my plan then. And there's a couple people that are going to Bloomington, Indiana, which is about 45 minutes away. Eric is planning on being in Terre Haute, which is about an hour and a half away from Franklin. So they're all about 45 minutes away from each other. So hey,
we'll see. I'll see. I'll ask my bud and see if he's up.
It's going to be sunny and clear here in the DC area.
Now let me tell you something. If it's sunny and clear here and crappy in Indiana, I'm staying in New York. I'm sorry, but but
yeah. I mean, it just really depends. If I can even get partial, I'll do partial. It's all good. If it's bad in Indiana and down in Carbondale or whatever, but it's clear up here.
Dude, you got to go. Newman's going to Tom's.
Oh, really?
Newman's going to Tom's too.
Okay.
Dude, tell your buddy he's got to hang out for dinner. Come on. Really.
There you go.
Tom, you better stock that refrigerator.
Mm-hmm.
Or no, that's good. So Franklin is 2 hours east. We can meet in Plainfield, Indiana.
That's the west. That's on the west side of Indy. Okay. Definitely, like I said.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. I appreciate it. But yeah, I was supposed to go up to Canada for the eclipse, but the situation now is different. So I'm gonna be hanging out with a buddy of mine and driving out. It's gonna be his first ever total solar if you get to see it. So I mean that's gonna be good. So worst comes to worst, we have a nice trip, we have a good dinner, and drive for 24 hours. So that's fun.
Yeah, Tom. I think you better start building now, Tom. Start building that addition now.
What's the term for people that chase eclipse? There's a term.
Morons.
No, there's a name for it.
Eclipse chases.
Somebody's. No, I can't remember. There's some kind of name for it.
No, I don't know. I know a friend of mine in my club that's seen 17 totals.
Wow.
17 totals. Unbelievable. Flies all over the place.
Yeah,
he's seen 4 of them. He's seen 4 of them from an airplane.
Wow.
It was an eclipse tour by airplane where the airplane just circled in totality. So everyone was able to see it no matter what window you were at.
Oh, here you go. It's right here. It's called an umbraphile.
An umbraphile. All right.
Umbraphile, meaning shadow lover.
It's like a pedophile, but liking in the shadows.
Umbraphile. Yeah, that's what they call it.
No, but listen.
You are.
It's a really, really cool thing to do. And if you haven't seen a total solar eclipse, I was happy to see one in South Carolina in 2017. But let me tell you, it is an experience no matter what, because the biggest thing that I had was the temperature drop, number one, because we were in South Carolina. It went from like 80 to 60 in like a minute. Like, it was kind of crazy. And the second freakiest thing about the whole eclipse was everything got quiet. The birds shut up. They were tweeting, and everything was fine. And you heard all the birds, and it was hot. It was April in South Carolina,
They
so it
took
was
a
like
4-minute nap.
what? Yeah,
And
that's
then
what they did. They got so
4-minute nap.
screwed up that their circadian rhythm just told them to go to bed, and it was like one of those things. But I haven't seen one for 51 years. Tom, holy crap, that's over a half century. Well, this is probably going to be my last one, right? I think, unless if I travel out of country.
Unless you travel.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, head over to Greenland.
Hey, you know what? That's definitely on my bucket list. Greenland, Iceland. That whole thing.
Yeah, you never know.
And if I'm in the area,
stay for the Northern Lights.
And I gotta go down to go see.
That's a good call.
See Simon too. I gotta go see Simon in New Zealand. Different part of the world, but gotta go see him too.
Yep.
Oh, by the way, he's coming up for NEAF, like on the 10th.
Oh, he is.
Yeah, early, like the 10th.
Okay.
So we're getting together. I think I'm going to take him to some places in the city and just hang out with him and my wife and just run around like a maniac. But
okay, so he's coming. So he's coming back this way again one more time. Huh?
Yeah. ZWO is footing the bill, I think. So I mean,
nice.
So
hey, if somebody else is, ZWO is doing it, I ain't mad at you.
Yeah, just like what Celestron did it with Dylan a couple years back, and
that's right. That's right.
That's true.
Hey, if you could get someone to sponsor you, sure, go knock yourself out. I wish somebody. I mean, I don't think it'd be worth it for anybody to sponsor me. I'm an hour away, so I mean, there's not that.
If anybody wants to sponsor me, I'll be more than happy to accept that sponsorship.
Eric is now sponsored by AstroWorld telescopes. So Eric, you said you got a new toy, right?
Yeah.
You got it? You got it handy?
I got it.
You lost it already.
Really? You just had it like 45 seconds ago.
There it is.
That's that 400?
Yes, actually it's the 500.
Oh.
It's the 500, so it's going to be even better. This is the Tokina F8. And I don't know if you can see here. It's,
cool.
It's like a little Schmidt.
It's a little Schmidt.
It's like a little mini Schmidt. Manual focus, which is great. So there's no problem, with that. And I've got it all set. I'm gonna have my little solar filter already ready to roll on it. My little Star Guy solar filter, and my 6D here. So I'm looking forward to. I've been testing it out, in manual mode. Getting better because, you know what? It's for me. I don't know what it is. I picked up using a dedicated Astro camera so much faster than I did figuring out how to use a DSLR. So I don't know, but I'm figuring it out now, especially manual mode. So no more auto for me. I'm done with automatic, stuff. So, this is going to be pretty cool. So it is a native F8, it's a straight F8 solid prime lens, 500 millimeter focal length. And it's going to be great for the eclipse. So I don't have to worry about taking, like, say, my William Optics refractor or anything and lugging that over. I mean, I can just grab my bag and I found my old Alt-Az mount that was for my AstroPhi Mac 102. Yep. So I found that guy. And so that seems, and you can use it, you can connect via Wi-Fi and then point it to the sun and do all of that, everything there. So I'm figuring with this, I am hunting. I've been trying to find it. I'm going to have to find a new, I think my dog chewed it up one of the dogs chewed it up.
That's a story you're
laptop.
sticking with, huh?
Yeah. The laptop adapter, the laptop cable, my laptop AC adapter.
Yep.
So I'm gonna have to grab one, so I can get backyard EOS on this little Dell I've got, and just run everything from backyard EOS.
Nice.
So
yeah.
I'm probably gonna ask you. I'm probably gonna. You've got that. You've got the backyard EOS file, don't you?
Well, thanks to Newman, who's in there in the truck. Him and I sat on the phone for about an hour, working it out because my download speeds were a little bit different than his. So we timed it out to be 4 minutes and 22 seconds. So 10 seconds before, 10 seconds after, whatever. So I gotta say thank you to Norm. Hopefully it all works. I was outside with it today, even though it was windy as hell. But it fired off great at 422, 423. And hopefully it works out fine. But
here's something that Chris just mentioned. He says that Nina, Eric. But I had just found, because I didn't believe Nina doesn't, or there's not really a quote unquote ASCOM driver, or there wasn't an ASCOM driver for Canon. Was there? So you can use with Nina?
I'm pretty sure there is.
Yeah, I did end up finding something, a DSLR executable that does run the that is ASCOM, and I can use that, but I don't know yet. I haven't really tried it yet, so
yeah, I remember that's I thought I had one here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's an ASCOM driver for. I'm 99.9% sure.
Yeah.
That's what
there are a lot of people that use DSLR with Nina.
I know that there was an issue at one point with some mirrorless models, but I think that's been solved since then.
Yeah.
And somebody was mentioning in the chat. I figured I'd just take one out. I still have mine.
Your SynScan?
SynScan hand controller. Somebody was talking about that. It reminds them of using a Commodore 64. This is the original one from my EQ8. And I have it, and
I've still got my I've got a couple of Celestron hand controllers, so I'm going to take one of those as well as a backup.
Make sure you take the right one. There's two of them.
Oh yeah,
be careful.
Oh yeah.
Be careful.
So I was testing that out.
Nothing. But how dumb is that? That you have a hand controller for German Equatorials and your hand controller for Altaz. Why?
But you know what? The one for the AVX, it seems to be working fine with this Altaz, with this Wi-Fi, with this AstroFi mount. I mean, I was slewing, I was doing go-to, all that stuff, and it seems okay. But like I said, it's all Wi-Fi. The mount is Wi-Fi enabled, so you can
That's why. So that's why it's running great. So that's
So that's probably why. And then I found an app that I was listening to Trevor the other day, and so he was talking about this app for the solar eclipse timer.
Oh yeah,
I don't know if you guys heard about it.
SET without the eye.
Yeah, without the eye. So there's that one too. So I've got that. It's only $1.99. So hey, $1.99. So.
Yeah, be careful with that, because if it's the same one, you have to actually buy the eclipse that you're at.
Yeah.
So when you sure? You might want to check it if you.
No, I actually
okay.
No.
Okay.
Yeah,
maybe they charge us more in New York. I don't know, because I thought it was $2.99 for us. But so
yeah, you're in New York. You're in New York, so they figure they can rip you off a little more.
But you know what the funny thing is? It's like it doesn't work until you get to kind of where you're going to be at that day.
Right. But no, I thought you can actually plug in your GPS location.
You can, but I'm too lazy. I'm not doing any of that shit. So
Yeah, Norm, exactly. It was $1.99. So
I don't know, man. I'm gonna look at my eclipses here and see how. Actually, it's not gonna say because I already bought it. So
yeah, yep. Select an eclipse to time, and then Monday, the total Monday, April 8th, 2024. So
yep.
then I was able to plug in the general GPS location of Terre Haute.
Yep.
And
well, once you get there, you do it again. You know,
you can do it
get
again. Yeah, you can do an actual,
GPS
get
lock.
my location, get my GPS location. So it's crappy weather here this weekend. I was hoping to get out and test out the new lens, but
You got a couple days still. You got a couple days, so you'll be all right.
yeah. So we'll see. But you know what? This is also going to be a great just general purpose lens. Like I said, it's an f8. And doing it for wildlife, if I'm going out on a trip somewhere, I think it'll be really, really good.
Yep, it's going to be great. So
I think it'll be a really, really good lens.
I do have some new AstroWorld telescopes news. Yeah. So it's been a while since we've actually added any dealerships to AstroWorld, and I finally locked in another one. ADM Accessories is now part of AstroWorld Telescopes, so
nice.
That will be up on the website starting probably this weekend.
Congrats.
So ADM Accessories, I spoke to Anthony this week, and he's on board with us. So
nice.
a lot of fun, more stuff.
That's awesome. Anthony was so cool when I met him.
He's a great guy. He probably hates me now because I've been emailing him like a mother like the past 3 days. I have been asking him so many questions because, I guess he assumes because I worked with Camera Concepts for so long and dealt with the ADM for so long, I kind of just know the SKU numbers of everything and everything. I'm like, dude, just send me a picture, please. Just send me a picture. I'll tell you if it works. But yeah. So that's okay, Tom. Don't worry about it. I'll get you next week. And also, I think I told everybody, Wanderer Astro now is in full. I can't even fit it in my room anymore. It's now in the living room on the living room table. So I got stuff hidden in spots I can't even put anywhere anymore. I got stuff all over the place. But
I'm telling you, man, you can. Hey, I got a nice spot right over here. If you need to send any surplus that you need shipped out from this way.
Oh, there you go. I'll send you the box, man. The hell with it.
Just right here. It can sit right here.
I got like a huge box of the thing that's weird about and again, a lot of the flat panels work like this. Those lightweight flat panels. They work with the tie wraps. The zip ties, the ones that so what's that?
The ones you love so much.
You know what? For that, I don't mind. I hate them when it comes to data cables. I can't stand them. It sends a trill up my spine because what they do, what people do with wires, wires have something that's called a bend radius, right? So if you bend the wires too much, they can break. They can crack inside, they can freeze, they get brittle, blah blah blah, all that kind of stuff, right?
Totally.
And then what they do is they bend it so they get. I'll show you. Look, this is what they do, and I could do it with this because this has an awesome bend radius. What just happened?
What did you do?
Oh, I started a snip screen by accident. There we go. So this is just one of those flexi cables, right? This is you can kind of do a lot with these guys, these braided cables, right? But what they do is they take the cable and they bend it to the point that it's like this, and you can't do anything with it. And then what do? They tie wrap it together, and it really damages the cable. And people start to wonder, well, why is my thing not communicating anymore? Why? And that's why, because unless you have a cable like those ZWO, those flat garbage cables,
cables,
yeah, Those
yeah.
things are the most brittle things on. Oh, they're horrible. They're
things,
horrible. And sometimes they work and you get a good one, but I mean, it's just not a great cable. Okay. Well, I usually burn them. That's what I do. But yeah, just so it takes the tie wraps or the zip ties, and you take the zip ties and you slide it through, and the actual flat panel has felt coated ends, so when you strap it down to your dew shield, it doesn't damage the dew shield. But the straps themselves, and this is what I was thinking about, the straps themselves don't have felt on the inside. And you really can't do that because of the ridges of the flat, the zip ties, right? It's gotta connect, right? It's gotta have those ridges there. So you can't really kind of insulate that somehow. So I'm trying to think of maybe taking a piece of felt around the whole what you call it, the dew shield, just a little half an inch thing, and just wrap it around and just tie it, zip tie it down on the felt. I don't know. Yeah, I'm still sick, Greg, but I'm here. Not bad sick. It wasn't bad sick. It was just annoying sick. Oh, that might work too, Matt. Velcro cinch straps. Yeah, the straps that go around.
Yeah. Yep.
That might work well. That actually, that might even work better. So,
good call.
Good call. Thank you, Matt. That makes sense. Get two little guys and strap them around.
Strap them around. Yep. Putting things away here.
Yeah.
Okay, so do not forget, if you have not voted yet, you have
26.
You have a few more minutes to
26
vote.
minutes.
Yes. So vote.
Yes. And if you don't know where to vote, you got to go vote. You got to go to astralweb.com/IOTW and go there and vote for your picture of the week. Because I know I see a couple of new people in the chat. I did see a name that, let's see, where was it? It was, well, Larry's not new anymore. You're not new anymore, Larry. You're an old timer now. You were new a couple of weeks ago. Kevin, how you doing, Kevin? Kevin from our old friend Scott Cole in Rochester area. He is there. He's a newest member to AstroWorld TV. So welcome to the chat, and please, if you have any questions, feel free to throw them out there, because I know you're kind of new to the hobby, and if you have any questions, just let us know. All right. So what do we got going on in the world of astrophotography? We were, in the preview on Mailchimp, I put obviously Constellation name. We got, and I'm gonna screw it up, horologium. I'll go with it, and triangulum. So I took a good one for me this time, because I usually get the crap ones. So I took a good one for me. And I got I said, hey, on Discord, everybody throw me an M33 shot. And Dave sent one, and a couple other people sent one. And everybody who sent one got into the PowerPoint. So happy to do that. I mean, Eric, I don't know, you want to do your horologium supercluster thing, or?
Yeah. I mean, you got it all.
I got it all.
All right.
Let me just set you up with your little. I'll put your little picture in the corner here on this, and because now they could actually see you.
I'll be listening, but I'll be right back.
Green screen, edit, lower the zoom a little bit. Wop.
Let me go here.
All right, you ready to go?
Yeah, just one more second here, and then we'll be set. So, just want to check something here. And, all right, let's do this. If you want to go ahead and share the screen, or how best we can do this. So
No,
yeah,
I'll just.
I can't see, because I can't see this. I can't see the presentation.
You should
but
see
there
it now.
You go. Yeah. All right, back her up.
Oh, why is it going so fast?
Yeah,
Hold on a second.
it's going so fast.
There we go.
All right, so Constellation Horologium is actually is how it's actually pronounced.
Thank you so much, because I am usually good with that, and apparently not this time.
No, so Horologium in the southern hemisphere. So let's go ahead and hop up to the next slide.
Okay.
So Horologium, Constellation Horologium is actually in the first quadrant of the southern hemisphere. It is the 58th ranked in size of the modern 88 constellations. It covers 249 square degrees, and it can be observed as far north as 30 degrees north and all the way down to 90 degrees south. So all the way down to the South Pole.
Wow.
So horologium is actually, it is Latin for clock. And it was added to the list of modern constellations by French astronomer Nicolas Louis de Cassel, I want to say.
Lacaille.
And I'm sorry, what'd you say?
Lacaille.
Lacaille, thank you, Lacaille. In the 18th century, and he did this in honor of Dutch scientist Christian Huygens, who was inventor of the pendulum clock, which he used to actually time his observations. He used a small pendulum clock to time his observations. Now, horologium is a member of the Lacaille constellation family, and if you remember, I discussed last one was Fornax, which was the furnace. So it's in that same constellation family that is used to represent scientific instruments. And its genitive name, the name it's used for the stars, is horology, and it's IAU, International Astronomical Union abbreviation is HOR. So a couple things to know. In the constellation, there are no stars brighter than magnitude 3. There are no myths tied to this constellation. There are no meteor showers. There are no Messier objects. There's nothing like that. So
boring.
Another boring one.
Oh, you hold on there, sir.
Actually, there's a couple of good things in there, even though.
But wait, there's more. There are 3 stars. There are 3 stars with known exoplanets, but actually there are no formally named stars, which is pretty interesting. So let's go ahead and hop over to the next slide, and let's play this. Let's see if this works here. So why don't you go ahead and play this?
Will it play? Oh, did you give me the video link?
You just go ahead and click on it. It should highlight down at the. You should be able to go down to the hover. You should be able to press play because it's embedded.
Oh, I embedded it in vMix. So hold on a second. And let's see.
Dun, dun, dun.
Whoopsie!
No, I didn't know that there was. I thought you were sending me a link for it. You have a YouTube link for it?
Yeah, I do have a YouTube link for it. And let me just grab it here because I was actually on there. Let me go to YouTube. And let me go to.
Let's see if I can get the download. Hold on a second.
And it's not. Wow.
Whoops. Live TV sucks.
Yeah, no kidding. Live TV totally suck. But here, let me. Yep. And here, let me. I'm gonna send this over via Messenger so you can.
I figured that.
Since we can't do it any other way.
I really need to get a battery. Oh, sorry.
That's what she said.
There you go. There you go. So you should have the link now.
I got it right now. Hold on a second.
Very good. Very good. And this is a short. This is just a brief couple-minute video.
And I'm hoping that the audio comes through. It may not though. So
I hope not. But there are subtitles.
There are subtitles. I see the
there
subtitles.
are subtitles. So just in case.
Oh.
So we can read it all along.
Let's get rid of all this stuff here.
Yeah, get my fat head out of the way.
And okay, we'll get rid of you first. Boop. There you go. See you later. At the back.
Bye.
The beat.
Bye.
The boo.
Okay. In this, starting from the beginning.
All right. Ready?
There you go. And hit it. Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Let's see if I can.
So no audio.
No audio.
Okay. So
an infinite space that holds the secrets of our existence within its grandeur. Our Milky Way is but a small part of this. Oh man, it's too fast.
Now, supercluster, as the name suggests, is a massive group of galaxies. And now these cosmic giants are formed by gravitational attraction pulling the galaxies together, right? So they create these colossal structures. So they are the largest entities in the universe with their immense gravitational pull influencing the movement and evolution of galaxies within them. So such as superclusters, they play a critical role in the creation of the universe as we know it. Now, one such supercluster known for significance is the supercluster Horologium. The supercluster Horologium is located about 700 million light years away, and it's one of the most massive structures in the known universe. This cosmic giant is being a conglomeration of over 5,000 galaxies, right?
Wow.
So it's a testament of the sheer scale and complexity of our universe. Its position, nestled in the vast expanse of space, gives us a unique perspective of the structure of the universe. By studying Horologium, scientists can unravel the mysteries of the universe's structure and with the distribution of matter within, the universe. This supercluster is like a cosmic roadmap, guiding our understanding of the universe and its infinite intricacies. So the next time you gaze at the night sky, remember that our tiny Milky Way is just a part of something much, much bigger. So to summarize, the supercluster Horologium is a massive group of galaxies, one of the universe's largest structures, and this colossal entity is located in the southern constellation of Horologium. And it's an awe-inspiring testament to the immensity of the cosmos, to its size. It's so vast, it's nearly impossible to comprehend. Yet its significance extends beyond its physical dimensions, and it helps us understand the large-scale structure of the universe and truly puts into perspective how vast the universe is. So, and how much there is still left to discover. All right, so you want to close that?
Cool.
It's really, really cool. All right, so if we want to just go back here and close that out and go back, we can go back and go to the next one. All right, wow. Go back. One.
That's not me. That's not me. Stop.
It's not you. Then who is it?
It's a computer. It's got a mind of its own.
So the Horologium supercluster. So, like it says here, within Horologium lies one of the most colossal galactic superclusters in the known universe. clusters. And as we said, the supercluster is said to hold over 5,000 galaxies. And it's now you can see just by from the top to the bottom how long this supercluster is. It is supposed to, it's estimated to be 550 million light years in length. Now, this picture that I was able to find, what you can see are just the magnitude or brighter galaxies. There are probably even fainter galaxies in this that we cannot see. All right. And there are numbers here that you can see, these A3193, 3202. They're part of the Abell catalog. And this is just 40 clusters, galaxy clusters within the Horologium supercluster. And they are still not done discovering more clusters. I mean, scientists are still working on dissecting and figuring out how more galactic clusters there are within the Horologium supercluster. Now, the nearest clusters, which are at the very bottom, Abell 3266 and 3225. Those are the ones that are actually closer to the planet Earth. And those are at the bottom of your screen, and those are about 700 million light years away from Earth. And at the top, where you see Alpha or Abell 3195, that is about 1.2 billion light years from us.
Wow.
So there's other supercluster. There's no other supercluster within 1 billion light years bigger than the Horologium supercluster. So really, this puts our position of where we are and our little blue marble and us as human beings, I think, into some seriously, truly, some really real perspective and how, just as it said in the video, how vast the cosmos really is. So just take that for, what it's worth, just to know that this is out there. The Horologium supercluster is out there, and it's massive. It's crazy huge.
I think Nikon Jack said it perfectly. Now that's a cluster.
Yeah.
Nice one, Jaggy.
Holy
Nice
shit.
Nail on the head, Jaggy.
Yes. Bam. Just like that. So here are just a few galaxies that have been able to be caught. I wasn't able to find a lot of galaxies or deep DSOs that people have imaged in Horologium. But for anyone who is in the Southern Hemisphere or is planning to go to the Southern Hemisphere, maybe for the summer or for the winter, our winter, their summer, Horologium it's best seen in the month of December. So if you're heading south to Australia, the southern part of Chile, wherever, if you want to grab, if you want to check out Horologium, do it in December. So
is that typically one you have to view from the Southern Hemisphere?
Yeah, it's all in the Southern Hemisphere. Well, it does reach as high as 30 degrees north, but that's
so
pretty much
be way south.
Yeah,
so you have to be way south.
You're in Georgia,
Gotcha.
Yep. So, yeah, I know, right? Trying to do Neil deGrasse, and Pluto is not a planet.
It is definitely not a planet.
So,
but still,
nobody
gives a. Nobody cares.
So we have NGC 1510, which is a spiral galaxy, photographed by Jose Joaquin Perez with a Ritchie-Creechan 16-inch and a Moravian G3 16200 on a Astrophysics 1200 GTO mount. He used Astrodon, Gen 2 luminance and True Balance RGB filters, and this total integration took it's almost 23 hours to grab in NGC 1510.
Wow.
So we can go to the next one.
Yep.
Now, then there's also NGC 1433, which is a face-on barred spiral galaxy, photographed by Johann or Joachim Mays. This was taken with a plane wave CDK 17 with an S-Big, STXL 11002 on a Paramount ME mount, also using Astrodon Gen 2 LRGB filters and a 3 nanometer HA filter. And this total integration took 26 and a half hours. So lots and lots.
Wow. With deep.
That sounds Flemish, right? I know, right? You can barely see it, but there is this globular cluster rather, Caldwell 87, or also designated as NGC 1261, photographed by James Tickner. This was actually imaged with a Explore Scientific ED102 and with a Nikon D5600 on a Skywatcher EQ65. So in only 38 minutes. Yeah, so very modest, kind of like, a lot of us, what we would use. Only 38 minutes of total integration.
Wow.
So that's it. And there is
the clock.
The clock, the pendulum clock. That is one of the drawings by the Dutch scientist that he used when he was designing the clock, the pendulum clock, which is also what we would consider now like our modern grandfather clocks. Those are pendulum clocks. Yeah,
correct.
Nice.
So yeah, cool. But nice.
Boy,
that sucker. You thought you were going to give me something boring. Oh no!
You know what? It's you know what? Not for nothing. Unless you have $100,000 of equipment, it's pretty freaking boring. So.
But just to think about.
No, it is cool though.
Supercluster.
Absolutely.
It just shows you how insignificant our little Milky Way is.
You know what? Not just
the grand scheme of things. It's like, wow.
The grand scheme of things. It really puts a lot of things into perspective, because it's like, my God, over 5. They were just estimating over 5,000. They don't know how many galaxies are in that thing.
And you know what? It just goes to show how us in the North, or a lot of us that are in the North, got totally screwed by the South. So
you know what? You ain't kidding there.
We think we have it all with the Virgo cluster. No, that's all BS. Because you know what? There's nothing.
LMC and SMC.
Oh, it's got nothing compared to the freaking the horse supercluster. I mean, that's that's what it is.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you guys in
Dave
I'm not going to say what I want to say. There are things we have in the North that are way better than they have in the South.
Quit your whining.
But it's not
y'all got some good stuff down there.
It just goes down to you always want what you can't have. That's what it is.
True.
You can't always get what you want. That's right.
Exactly. Great song.
But you know what? This is also one of those things where, if you think about it, since a lot of us are up north, this is a great opportunity, if you think about, to look at these, like iTelescope or Telescope Live. If you're into wanting to capture these types of deep sky objects, these types of areas where you probably aren't going to have an opportunity. You may not have an opportunity to travel to the Southern Hemisphere to grab them. So for $25, $26 a month, or between 25 to 50, 60 bucks a month, if you really want to do that, something to think about. You'll be able to utilize some really cool equipment to capture and then process some fantastic deep sky objects that you may not ever get another opportunity to capture without doing, without traveling or, doing something like that.
You can always download Hubble data too.
You can.
You know what about that? I'm sorry. You know what about that? These people that are like editing Webb and Hubble and throwing it on AstroBin, just please stop.
Yeah, no,
Just-
I would
just
never
stop.
do
I
that.
know,
but I mean,
right? I
it's
know.
nice to
Stop.
see what
You know, do it
But
because you want to do it. Share it with your people, but
They do
yeah.
give credit.
Yeah, I would.
No,
never
they
put
give
that
credit,
on
and
Astro,
don't get me wrong, but you know what? And it's fun to do. I've done it. I mean, you know, it's kind of cool. But I'd be damned if I'm putting a Hubble data on my AstroBin page. It's not going on there. It's going to go on, and it's going to be show. I'm going to show it to my wife. I'm going to show it to my friends in my astronomy club. I'm going to show it. This is what you could
Put it
get.
on
This is what you could
Facebook,
do,
you know,
and use it as a lure to get people into doing this type of stuff that we love to do. I'm not going to sit there and say, oh, wow, look at that. That's an awesome picture. Let me look. I got to check this guy out and see what he did. And then I see HST. I'm like, come on, man. What the hell?
You know what? You know what? For real, though, honestly, I don't know. There were several of those that were in Astrobin, you know, when I was looking up Horologium, and there were like 4 or 5 of them. And I'm like, oh, these are cool. I'm going to them, and then bam.
Yeah, courtesy of the ESA. Courtesy of the ESA.
I need some real backyard legit.
And you know what? When you're dealing with 17th magnitude galaxies, if you think about it, if you're dealing with these really, really dim things, unless if you're like a nutcase like Mark Ellis who spends $50,000 in the middle of the the Sahara or wherever the hell he is. No, he's dude. He takes some great pictures. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I love the guy, but you know, let me tell you. But unless you have access to equipment like that, you're not going to get these.
No,
you're not going to get this. You're not going to have the focal length to do it, and it's going to be like this little. You know, try doing the Herodium cluster with a ED102. You're lucky if you get like 5 of those 5,000 galaxy clusters. You know what I'm saying? So you just won't be able to resolve it. You just won't, unless if you put like 1,000 hours into it. But you know, it's like
right.
It's you know, so I just did M106, and you know, there's a whole group of galaxies there.
Yep,
there are some that you can see, you can tell those are galaxies.
Yeah.
But there are some that are so faint, and you know there's something there.
Yep.
But they're so faint you can barely make it out.
Yeah, it's like one of those things. Like it's there. I know it's not a star because it's fuzzy.
Right.
But
it has no. It barely has.
No.
It doesn't have any structure.
There's no structure. It's just this fuzzy
that's
blob.
Just like a fuzzy blob in the middle of.
May as well be a fingerprint or something.
Do you know how many hours it would take to actually pull all that faint data together? You'd have to do some serious
have to do like that 300-hour whatever. You know, you'd have to do it. So
yes, and thank you.
You know,
you got a pixel peek to see the blob. That's for
and
sure.
then when you see the blob, it looks like a square, so it doesn't really matter. So
exactly.
But hey, you know, a great presentation. You know, on a difficult constellation. It's not one of the other than the cluster around it. There's really not much to say about it. So I mean, no,
seriously.
I mean, I got the easy
but
one.
Obviously, that cluster that's in there is something within our own galaxy, though.
I don't think it's in the local. It's not in the local group. If it's 1.2 billion miles away,
this is 700.
Yeah,
almost a billion light years away.
Yeah, this is not part of the local group.
The star cluster was.
The star cluster might be. The NGC might be.
Okay. That glob was the glob, maybe.
So that's something you're looking at. That's in the way.
Yeah. But any of the galaxies are.
Oh yeah, they're gone.
Our great grandparents would be dead by the time they got there. So I mean, it was just
exactly. I mean, it's just one of those things that just blows your mind.
Wasn't alive when that light left.
Nope.
In the beginning, there was no in the beginning yet. Probably
half of us were in the trees, and the other half were in the sea. So I mean, that's so. I mean, depends on what book you read, but
as a single-celled organism.
Yeah, you're big mass of goo.
We're in the straight up primordial soup.
Sorry, I did a little Q thing there. I'm sorry. I just said that. But
you're like, we're in the straight up ooze.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. Oh, look,
But
amino acids moving. They're getting closer. They're getting closer. Oh, oh, nothing happened. Oh, isn't that a shame? But
do you realize, how I'll tell this to Robin, how far Polaris is, for example?
well, to me, any star is far. It don't matter. I mean,
No.
if it's far to the chemist, I mean, it's far to Yes.
Well, yeah, but I was saying to her, think about this. The North Star is one of the stars that so many of our navigators and still they still use it.
Yeah.
To navigate in the map, to get from one point to another with, Christopher Columbus, Constellation, Magellan, you name it. And it's amazing to think that one of those photons of light is about, when it left to get to here, it's about that same amount of time. It's about 360 to 400 light years away. Polaris is.
What's really cool about Polaris too, and how it, how the navigators of the ancient times and everything, it's not like the brightest star in the sky either.
No.
So, but it's the one star that every hour they'd look up. It's the one thing that hasn't moved.
Yep.
Constant.
That star's still staying there, and the rest of everything's going around it.
Yep.
And they figured that out. That that is a navigation point.
Yeah.
And that's amazing.
And they just put a little N next to it and said, "That's north."
A little cardinal point.
That's it.
This is north. This is north.
That's it.
So 433 light years, or 133 parsecs.
Well, if you think about it, also when you talk about Polaris, and somebody jolted about the sun, right? Yeah, the sun is far. I mean, sun's averages about 93 million miles away, right? So 93 million miles away. Now let's think about that for a second. And you know what? We've all known this. We talk about this all the time. At 186,000 miles a second, right? That's how fast light travels, right? Per second squared, right?
Yeah.
If the sun blew up right now,
it'd take us 8 minutes to realize it.
Really? It would take us 8 minutes for the sun to go out.
Yeah.
And then the sun would go out, and then we get hit with a massive shock wave, and we'd all be dead. But but it would take us 8 minutes to realize that, oh wow, we got about 30 seconds, and that's gonna be it.
Wow.
So hey, just if the lights go out, you got 8 minutes or maybe 10 minutes to do whatever you got to do, and you'll get away with it. You'll get away with it. Don't worry about it. No one's gonna arrest you. Nothing's gonna happen.
Assume crash position. That's what you got to do.
Pretty much.
Unless if you're watching the 3-body problem and the stars flash at you, because then you don't know what you're watching. I don't know if everyone's seen that yet, but that's something.
That is true. The next pole star is, I believe, supposed to be Vega in like 22,000 years or something.
Yeah, well, it really depends on the precessional rotation of the Earth's axis. So it's how things kind of move. And I think you're right. I could be wrong, but I think it is Vega. That's going to be the next one.
Will they still in 22,000 years? Will they still call it Vega?
They probably won't even speak at that point. I don't think.
The Morlocks.
I mean, if in the 70s that James Franciscus could talk to people through mental kind of thing, I'm sure that we'll figure that out eventually to unlock parts of the brain in the next 50 to 100 years. Yeah, boop, boop, boop. Boop, wait, what? Boop, wait, boop.
Oh my god.
Yeah. But yeah, no, that's a lot of good stuff. Great job with the the presentation on horology. I'm not even gonna try.
Horologium.
What's Klingon for Vega?
Horologium.
What's Klingon for
And there was
Vega? All right,
some,
I'll
I
say.
remember there was some I posted on Discord about a supernova that's they're saying is getting ready to
Yep,
happen.
they've been saying that for a
This
couple of weeks.
year.
Yeah, this year. Yep.
Yeah.
But they've been saying the
It's
same thing about
like-
Betelgeuse, right? With the dimming of Betelgeuse, that there might have been going
Yeah,
supernova.
but I think they've kind of discovered that that's just gas that keeps dimming
Yep.
it down.
Yep, keeps blowing
This was
blowing a
something
fart every
different.
couple of years.
Yeah, this was something different. It was interesting.
All right. So let's
Okay,
go.
so you got the triangulum.
Yeah, I got the easy one, right? I got triangulum, right? Let me get over this one because we all know about the elephant room with triangulum. So we'll just all right. So here we go. All right, triangulum is wow, shocker, the triangle. Yes, it is.
Ooh.
And there's not a lot of stuff. So let's see, triangulum. Okay, so presented by me. Yes, we all know it's me. Wonderful. So triangulum history. Right. Well, triangulum is a triangle. Cool.
Wow.
It was introduced by Ptolemy, one of the original 88 that he discovered. It is the 78th largest constellation out there. It's in quadrant NQ1. It does have a star with a planet. It's got one Messier object, and we all know which one that is. And it's got two named stars, Horna, which sounds like it should be in horologium, and Mothala, which is, I don't know.
Mothala sounds like a monster from a Godzilla movie.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was Allah meets Mothma. So, so Mothra. Yeah, the big.
Mothra.
Yeah. All right. So, triangular mythology. Not so much stuff going on with mythology there, right? So it turns out that Cecilia was one was one of the earlier names of the constellation because it looked like Sicily. If you think about it, kind of looks like a triangle. Sicily looks like a triangle. It kind of looks like it. You know, the thing that the boot kicked, right? So, but if you remember some of our older constellation discussions, we spoke about Ceres was involved in a bunch of them, and she was a patron goddess of Sicily, right? So she cried and begged to Jupiter to place the island on the sky, and he did. And then yet again, we have another Zeus impropriety. So there we go. So he put
Not so much.
Not so much. Yeah. Okay.
Not so much.
So Dan's triangulum picture number one is, of course, M33, the triangulum or the pinwheel. A lot of people have been imaging this over the past, through AstroWorld and stuff. So I threw it out there on Discord, said, everybody send me an M33 pic. So whoever sent me one got on here. So this is the third largest member of the local group, which obviously includes the Milky Way, Andromeda, amongst others. This is the third largest member of the group. Contains 40 billion stars. It's 2.73 million light years away. Not so far, right? Not like 1.2 billion, right?
Yeah, part of our local group.
Yeah, the local group, yes. Not very local. Apparent magnitude of 5.7. It's a spiral galaxy. This was taken by Mr. Dave that's sitting in there. Approximately 27 hours with the GT81 and the Altair Astro 26M. So nice job to Dave.
Nicely done there,
Dave. In SHO LRGB.
And this guy right here, can you see what I'm pointing at? I don't know if you can see what I'm pointing at.
Oh, yeah. Boom.
That's part of one of my next pictures that is going to be coming out. But another M33 here. There we go. This was taken by Mike Gibbs.
Mikey.
11 hours with the photo line 130 and a 2600. Again, look at it. It pops up again. Look at that guy.
It pops up again. What could it be?
What could it be?
Nebula.
You have one more.
Oh, cool. That's very dark.
Very dark by Abe Jones. 8 hours
That looks really cool, though.
with an edge, and there it is again, right here. There it is again. Right?
What could it be?
What could it be with a 294? Well, I'm gonna hold on to suspense here for that one. This is NGC 925, which is kind of one of the ones that were, you kind of need that focal length to get. This contains 40 billion stars, 30 million light years away at 10.7 apparent magnitude. It's a barred spiral. You can see the bar.
Yep.
And the spiral is all across the top. This is taken by Mike 7 Mac. And that will give you a look into what he took it with. Took it with a 7-inch LX200. Okay, and
Yeah,
only
it looks
3
like just
hours.
luminance or...
Yeah, it's only luminance. It's only luminance.
Yeah.
3 hours of luminance with an ST402. And here it is. Here's the big boom. NGC 604. This is that one little thing I've been pointing out in triangular. This was discovered by William Herschel in 1784, and it is one of the largest H2 regions of the entire local group. It's humongous. It's 50 million light years across, this thing.
Wow.
It's out of control. Its apparent magnitude is 14, taken by David Jenkins, and only 10 hours of data with an Esprit 150. So not far out of the reach of people that if you want to get some nice, some nice resolution and something like that, you definitely can. And with the 2600. So that's it for me, my friends. I'm quick and easy.
Nice.
And there we go.
Well done.
Cool.
Well done.
All right. So
those are pretty cool constellations, in the north and in the south. So yeah, you got the easier one, but I got the big one.
In all fairness, I've been taking some real crappy constellations as a hit for the team. So I've been taking some really bad ones, like telescopium. I mean, come on. Really?
Yeah, really. There's nothing in there.
I literally had to put a Jerry Seinfeld picture up there that said it's a show about nothing. So, there's nothing there. There's nothing to see here.
All right. Let's I want to hear from the audience, from our chat here.
Yeah.
Since we are well into galaxy season, what is the one galaxy that you are trying to image right now, working on, that is not one of the Messier objects?
Oh, wow.
That is not one of the Messier objects.
Sorry, Tom Peter just named a new constellation. It's called the Bungaholium.
I gotta do it.
I got TP for my bunghole.
I need it. I need the TV
Eric,
chill out, dude.
Eric, shut up. Eric.
Take a chill pill, dude.
Oh,
Eric,
what are you guys doing?
We have been to the top of the mountain, Eric, and it looks good.
Oh man. Tom, what's crazy is
it's all your fault.
Oh my goodness. So seriously, because right now I went into Camel de la Paris, and I've been imaging NGC 2403, which looks really interesting. So I'm just curious. Now we are, those who have been able to get out imaging, and have the scopes to grab some of these fainter or, not Messier objects, what are you guys going for? What I'd love to know. Throw out other targets out here, stuff like that. All right, NGC 3718.
And friends.
And friends. Ooh, this was a nice one.
Oh yeah, 37.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I tried that.
Actually, didn't Chris Fierce?
I tried that one time, but it just I couldn't get enough time.
Who don't know what we're talking about here, I'll go ahead and share my screen.
Yeah, Chris Fierson took a picture of this, and I believe it got in the calendar, if I remember right.
It might have, yeah.
I believe it did. I got the calendar right here.
So here we go. And this is
I'll
the
make you
APOD
bigger.
of NGC 3718.
Yeah, it's a cool looking galaxy.
Very cool.
It's got a nice little neighbor next to it too.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, I've tried that one, and it's just
Ursa Major.
Too dim for my skies, and it's tough to get.
Nope, I was wrong, and maybe it was in this year. Maybe he won this year. I don't know, but I know that galaxy. I know he took that.
Yeah, I think he did. I just don't know if he won Picture of the Month with it. He definitely won Picture of the Week.
Yeah. So you also have here. There's I think what they were saying Hickson 56, which is another galactic group. So no, awesome choice.
That's a cool galaxy. It's like very what is it?
Irregular.
Etta kind of reminiscence with the dark lane in the middle.
It's a lenticular, isn't it?
Yeah, but I mean, I'm just talking the dark lane in the middle kind of thing.
Yeah.
It
reminds me of Centaurus A.
Oh yeah, Centaurus A. My bad,
similar,
Centaurus A.
Yeah, similar to Centaurus A.
Yep. Markarian's chain.
Yeah.
Yes, that is another one. Part of the Virgo supercluster. And that is a lot of galaxies.
It is. But you just have to be spread. You got to have wide field.
Yeah, you got to have like 400 millimeters, somewhere around there.
Yep.
So hence you're not getting a lot of detail, but you're getting a lot of galaxies.
Yep. So here's Markarian's chain for those who are unfamiliar with Markarian's chain. It is part of the Virgo supercluster, which is also what the Milky Way in our local group is actually part of the Virgo supercluster as well.
Yeah.
So, but you have here, you've got the eyes. Are these good or are these the eyes? Which ones are the eyes?
The ones in the middle.
Yeah, the eyes. That's what I thought. So very cool. I went after this a long time ago. It's one of these where I think I want to, go after it again.
Yeah,
I went after it like with a 183 first time with my GT71.
Yeah,
that was way back in the day. But yeah, so great choice there.
Yeah, I did.
You got the Leo triplet, which has
that
does have two.
It's got two Messiers and one NGC.
Yep, that's my shot of it a little bit. I
that looks good.
Yeah, it looks great on YouTube, but it looks crap in real life. But this is literally only I think about 30 minutes worth of data, with almost zero processing. There's so much noise and crap all over the place. But I just did it really quick from the beach, and I was able to get all this.
Throw that into Pix Insight now, and throw that into
Yeah, I just want to do it again. I just want to do it again. Just start all over.
Yeah, that's one of the great things.
I'll do it with the whatchamacallit, the.
So that's from the beach looking out over the ocean.
Yep.
Yeah, so you're not getting any light pollution really. So that's
no, but you know what? I took this about 6 years ago, probably.
Yeah.
And where I was just getting into PixInsight, that really wasn't even close to as functional as it is now. But maybe I'll do it again. I'll just do it again, I think, because now I got my beach permit and all that stuff. So
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, the eyes. NGC 4438.
Yep.
So
Oh yeah, that's a good one. Yeah.
Yep.
So here it is. Out of Astro bin.
Yeah, that's a cool one.
Yep.
This is really cool. The eyes. Taken by Jerry Macon. Okay.
You said that's 443A. You said.
Yep. 4438.
4438. 4438 and 4435.
4438.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's pretty spectacular.
He took this with a CDK14 and an ASI 6200 so full frame.
Oh, there you go, Mark Ellis, CDK 14. Perfect.
Yep, there you go. So, yep, for sure. So, yeah, and there's so many more, that's just get out here, and while we have the chance until the end of April, grab as many of these if you can. Just do what you can and grab as many of these off the wall, unreally, non-Messier, because Messier objects very common for all of us, especially astrophotographers, or especially as new astrophotographers, people who are getting started, things like that. Also, just to remind yourself, just like we talked about the Horologium supercluster, there's so much more out here. So.
Yep, absolutely. And we got to do picture of the week tonight, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We do actually have to do picture of the week.
Oh yeah. We have more than one person, right?
Yeah.
Three or four.
Yeah, we had a couple.
Yeah, we had 4, I believe.
Yeah, but Greg Meyer was in there again this week. So.
Yep.
Yes.
Dr. Greg.
Dr. Greg and his spectacular photos.
Yep. So let me just drag it on over here. So we had up for this week, we had Dave, our own Dave Shaver here, M106.
Oh, you got really in on that, huh?
Yeah. The M106 group with the Explore Scientific 127 and the Altair 26M. This was a really cool shot. I like the title, Why We Look Up by Kevin Rosso. Him working
What's cool
on,
is how you can see Orion just by the tree.
And the Pleiades.
Yeah, and then you can see Orion here. I love how he entitled this, Why We Look Up, and this is a great shot, and just took this with his iPhone. So well done.
That's pretty cool. Yeah.
Yep, we have a collaborative work here.
That's cool.
With by Chris Ferguson and Jeannie Gamble with an EOS. I think it's a RP. That's mirrorless, I believe, with a 300 millimeter in a tripod processed within GIMP. That is awesome. I love solar, images. We're getting more and more of those. And amazing. Dr. Meyer with Comet Pond Brooks. And this was with a modified
Andromeda as a backdrop.
Oh yeah,
with Andromeda just hanging out.
Just hanging out, Hey, just as a backdrop, and you're in the desert here. Yeah. I love the composition here. Well done, Greg.
43.
Only 30.5 minutes, 25 exposures with a modified Canon Rebel 6 Ti. And with the Comet shot was with an Esprit 80. in the foreground with an EOS 6D Mark II. So nice. Just great composition. So, all right, let's find out who our winners are. So let's go here. Over here to the poll. And for March 29th, by the way, March 29th, by the way, happy birthday, Josh. Love you, son.
Oh, there you go. Happy birthday, Josh.
And vote, 43 votes. So we got quite a few votes here. Quite a few votes. And results, the winner is
Chris.
Chris Fierkson's collaboration with Jeannie Gamble, the solar image.
Nice.
Congratulations with 48%, just almost 49% of the vote. So congratulations. So
well done.
Very nice. Very nice. That's a great pick. That's a really cool pick.
It is. So going back here.
All the phases.
Yep.
All the phases. So this will be going up right here. Are we putting that up? But here it is. Our image of the week winner. Congratulations, Chris and Jeannie. So
Pretty
very,
cool.
very nice.
Very cool.
So, all right.
All right. Way to go, Chris. Way to go, man. Woo! There you go.
Yeah. Very nicely done.
I just want to see because it came across weird. Let me see. I just want to see something real quick.
So that was the last image of the week for the month of March. Now we're going to be moving into April, and we will be setting up the image of the month for March. So we'll be getting that poll set up very soon.
Yep. Awesome. All righty. What do we got? Anything in the chat? Any questions, guys? Nobody there? Bob and Jean?
Oh, you know what? Speaking of questions, I had a really good conversation with one of our viewers, Billy Beckett. Gave me reached out to me. I want to say the day before yesterday. Looking for some help with Nina. He is transitioning from the ASI Air.
Yep.
To Nina.
You're welcome, Billy.
Eagle. He recently purchased an Eagle from AstroWorld telescopes, and helping him out on quite a few things. I did recommend, of course, it's for him to also check out Chad, Patriot Astro, who is a really, really great resource for Nina. So we were working on quite a few things. I'm not sure. I don't think if Billy is in the chat, today.
I haven't seen him.
Is he on Discord?
Yeah, I don't
He's on the Discord channel. Yep.
Okay. But if you hear, if everybody, want to lend any advice or help out Billy as he's getting used to Nina, getting acclimated with it and everything, definitely. We talked a little bit about a lot of different things within Nina. We were talking about auto-focusing and talking about the file structure on how his files were going to end up looking as far as the naming conventions of the files, stuff like that. Plate solving. He had never even used PhD 2 guiding until working with.
Yeah, he's really new. He's really new.
Yeah, he's really, really new and getting really into and just moving on from the ASI Air, just like I have been, to Nina for because he has an Eagle now. So if you hear from Billy in Discord or anything like that, and he has a question regarding Nina, for all of us, you Nina gurus out there, definitely Let him a
If he
hand.
has any questions, if he's on Discord and he has any questions, he can always message me and I'll help him out with it, whatever, as best I can.
Nice.
But I got a pretty
Yeah.
good firm handle on Nina, and so
All right, cool.
and mainly because of Chad.
Yep.
I mean, Chad is
Absolutely.
I watched his videos, studied his videos, and have downloaded his,
His scripts.
His scripts for
the advanced sequencer.
advanced sequencer and everything. And man, it's just click, put your information in, what you want to do, done. Maybe make a modification here, a modification there, but bam, it's going.
Oh, there's Billy here right now. Because
In fact,
he's
it's getting ready to start any minute.
Moonlight focuser will be the biggie for me.
Yep.
Because he does have a moonlight focuser now.
Yep.
So do I. Yep.
So
I've got a Nightcrawler, Billy. What do you have?
I believe he's got the version 3. The stepper motor.
Like
The stepper motor on the
gotcha.
side.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. So, but they make a ASCOM driver for that. So that with Nina, the ASCOM driver for Moonlight is, seamless. It works fine.
Hey, if anybody wants a fourth Moonlight, just let me know. I have one right here. That's going to be going on sale at NEAF this year. So
there you go.
It's a nice focuser there.
It is a nice focuser. It's really nice, and it perfectly works. And it comes with a William Optics rotator. There you go.
Nice.
Beautiful.
So with the precise parts adapter, which cost me $220. Freaking guys.
Those guys. What's the matter with those guys?
Those guys.
Well,
I don't know what they did,
Billy,
but they're turning around adapters now in weeks. Like
Are
a
they
week.
really?
Like 1 week, not like 4, like 1 week.
Now they got a new machine.
They must have got 3 new machines because I mean, it makes no sense. I was like, yeah, you go always for 20 years, 3 or 4 weeks, you'll get it. It'll be fine. And now I ordered one. I ordered one in January, middle of January. I got it before the end of January.
Yeah, those CNC machines aren't cheap, dude.
No, telling you.
We've helped pay for them, but if they've got them, maybe the prices will come down then.
Yep. Yeah. Well, good luck with that.
Yeah.
Nice. And 50% off for Southern Hemisphere purchases. Yeah. 50% off, but double the shipping. I'm telling you, shipping outside the U.S. is not fun. It's not fun. Canada, Mexico is fine, but I mean, other than that.
All right, we are slewing to target. Nice.
Oh, that's why he's so quiet. All
Ah,
right.
he's working. He's working. What are you working on?
I'm doing M101, so I did a full 9 hours of HA, a full 9 hours of luminance, and then last night I got 5 hours of red. Tonight I'm going to split the difference and do, I'll get about 4.5 each of green and blue. So
what is the more, because looking at Sky Tools, it seems when I was putting in my my schedules and everything, it seems for me red is more achievable, as far as imaging more in red versus especially blue.
Yeah, well, because
a lot more. It seems here in Sky Tools, the way it's recommending, certain things, and you need a lot more time in blue than you would in red and green. So
I think that's mainly because of the moon and or any kind of light pollution, where the red is actually acting as a light pollution filter, just like your narrowband filters do. And the red is the closest thing to where that narrowband filters would be, where it's going to block out a lot of that light pollution. But the green and the blue, you're still going to get a lot of that light pollution. And if there's moon, I mean, the moon's fairly full, but it's low in the sky. So
yep.
figured out. rip it out. I mean, the data I've gotten so far, I mean, I put the luminance and the HA together the other day. I put on Discord. I did the luminance just in black and white, and I superimposed the HA with the red.
Do it, Dan.
region.
Don't do it.
And it looked really cool. And then but now I got the red last night, and it looked great. I put it together. It looks great. So we'll see what I get tonight with the blue and the green.
Nice. Cool. I'm just playing, guys. I just like just happen to have this in my hand.
Yeah, I'm. I was grabbing I grabbed quite a bit of M81 data earlier this month, and I still have some data from last year that I'm going to just put that all together, because that's, keep your calibration frames, everybody. You got to keep them. You never know. Never know when
or
you
just keep the calibrated files. You don't even need the frames. Just keep the calibrated files.
Calibrated files. That's right. Yeah.
You don't even need to keep the calibrated frames. Just make sure you keep that one folder. Keep that one folder, the one that says calibrated. Keep that.
Yeah.
Put it in a separate drive somewhere. Log it. Keep it. Whatever. Because it's been making it so much easier to use different focal length images and plop it together.
And then realign them. And
that's it. It's been making it so much easier. So, you may think I have an 8-inch Schmidt, and I have an 80 millimeter, and I have a ASCAR 400, and I have a 127. I'm going to throw it all together, see what happens. And you can do it.
From the calibrated frames.
Yep. Yeah. Well, you don't want to do uncalibrated in all of them, because you're going to have one big dust mote at the end. But
that's what I'm saying. So as long as you have you hold on to those calibrated frames, then you can integrate them all, and
you just rescale them and align them, and you're done.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, and so like me and Tom were putting a lot of data together for M81, and we did and a lot of stuff we did was wide field, totally different scopes, and but the key was if you could crop them down to similar size, that's all you had to do, and then just star align them, and then you could integrate them and put and resample them to the right pixel size scale, and they came out great. And then you put them all together, you integrate them together, and it ended up coming out really well.
Well, I got to talk about Kevin's comment here. He wrote a comment here. It says, "When I see a Leafs fan and a fellow musician, I know I've found the right group." Well, let me tell you something. Dave is not a Leafs fan. Dave lost a bet and had to wear the shirt. So
let's just put it out there.
Dave is a Capital fan.
Capitals.
Oh, sorry, Capitals.
We're in the playoffs.
Not Capitals.
We're in the playoffs.
You're not in the playoffs yet, there, tough guy.
No, we are. We're still tonight. We are in the playoffs.
No, well, you haven't clinched yet, so.
We haven't clinched, but we are in. So as of
and the Islanders are technically in then too, because they're not mathematically out yet.
But I am
until tomorrow.
A musician as well, so I am a musician too. So
yep, I'm a bass player. Eric plays the. What do you play, Eric?
Tambourine.
Tambourine. There you go. We got. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song.
You know what? Yeah, hey, I play the triangle. I play a mean triangle.
How about the cowbell?
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna put him in some star-spangled underwear and then just have him do the cowbell.
I did, I did, have a rock band fetish, playing rock band. So I ended up getting a guitar, I don't know, maybe 10 years ago. But it was an acoustic, and I was learning to play a little bit. But life just keeps getting in the way. And then astrophotography got in the way, and then that's it.
That's it.
Yeah, I haven't played in a while, but My guitars are. I'm still a friggin' music nut, and I love music. I play it too loud in my car, and the guys at the shop hate the music I play, but screw them.
Screw it, they can't take a joke. So I made this meme a long time ago when AstroWorld was first talking about it, and this guy gave me this picture of Mars, right? And I was like, oh man, this needs a lot more. So you know, it was good for what he did, and I forget who gave me this picture, but this is the meme I came out with.
Awesome.
So I made that up and I sent that to him. I was like, needs more Barlow, man.
That's awesome.
I got the fever.
And I got a feeling. Yeah, more cowbell, man. More cowbell. Come on.
Man.
I got the fever, and the only prescription is more
cowbell.
Oh man,
that's great.
That's awesome.
My God.
All right, fellas. Well, it's
He's
about
a treasure.
It's about that time, I think.
Yeah. It's about that time.
Don't forget, next Wednesday night is going to be our first 8 o'clock Wednesday night show. So don't forget that. It's April. And I need to talk to some friends and be on the lookout for some videos in the beginning of April. Look out for that because that's going to be coming out very soon. So
nice.
I got a surprise for everybody, I think.
Cool.
Nice.
All right. We like surprises.
It's going to be.
Yeah, we like surprises.
It's going to be
epic.
Like
we like pizza. More pizza. Like more pizza, Steve. Pizza, Steve.
Oh my goodness. I like pizza.
I like pizza.
Shut up, Steve. That was the I'm sorry. That was the best movie with Michael Keaton. That was the come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
Oh
man.
Yes.
Multiplicity was awesome.
It was let me put it this way. It was the best movie by Michael Keaton that hardly anyone has ever watched except for Michael Keaton fans.
Oh yeah. No,
yeah.
Very underground, not Batman, not
No,
none of these mainstream stuff. So
My Life is probably one of my favorites of his though.
Oh, I couldn't watch that one. I couldn't get through it. I couldn't watch it. Way too much of my life in that movie, and I couldn't even get through it.
No,
could not get through it.
No, I can hear you. I can relate, but yeah, that was one of my favorites. And rest in peace, Louis Gossett Jr. One of my favorite actors.
Shoot, yeah, that's right. He died today, right?
Yeah, he died yesterday, actually.
Yesterday.
And,
really? Oh,
yeah,
wow.
one of my favorite actors. I absolutely loved him in Officer.
I loved him too, man. He was
Vitch.
Oh yes. Yes. Enemy Mine was fantastic.
Yep.
I love Iron Eagle. It's one of those cult.
Oh yeah,
Iron Eagle's awesome. Yeah.
Yep.
Awesome.
So after Top Gun came out, hey, the airports had to do something, so they kicked out Iron Eagle.
Yep. No.
Not even close to Top Gun, but hey, they had to do
something.
I'm
sorry. I kind of like Iron Eagle better than Top Gun, only for the sole fact because they had Queen doing the soundtrack. But
I always thought the cool thing with Iron Eagle was that they had guys trapped behind enemy lines, and they had to go in.
Absolutely, had to go on in.
Go and get them.
That was kind of cool. Yeah.
And well, in all fairness, at the end of Top Gun, you were behind enemy lines for a quick minute, but you had to go in.
Everything was out over the ocean.
Yep, you had to go in. You had to land, pick up Dad, and get him in there, fly him off, and get rid of all the tailing fighters.
Oh, you're talking about the new one. You're talking about Maverick.
No, screw that movie. No, the Iron Eagle. When they
Oh
okay,
yeah. Oh no, Iron Eagle. Yeah.
Iron Eagle, he
Yeah.
dumped all the
yeah.
napalm, the big wall of fire, pick up dad,
Yep.
fly
Yeah,
through the
yeah,
fire, and
Yeah.
I mean, I liked Maverick. I saw Maverick twice.
Are you getting allergic from wearing the jersey? I mean, you see you scratching over here. You're like,
Yeah,
get this
it's
thing off.
it's
How long
it's,
you got to wear that
okay.
for? Do you just have to wear it for the show, or
Yeah, pretty much.
yeah?
In
Hey,
public.
hey, well, yeah, it's almost over.
It's almost.
Yeah, it's too bad Pete missed it. Hopefully he'll watch the replay and maybe he'll see and he'll laugh, get a chuckle.
I'll tell him to turn it on at the 9:47 mark, and
Oh,
all right, fellas, I think it's time to go eat my chocolate mousse cake and have another glass of wine, and yeah, there you go. I hear you. All right, cool. All right, final thoughts, fellas.
Congratulations,
again,
Chris.
Yep.
And
Congratulations, Chris.
Billy, you got any issues with Nina? Come see me on Discourse.
Yep.
Talk.
There you go.
It's easy, and once you get it, you'll never go back.
Nope.
It's once you get it down, it's so easy.
Yep. I agree.
Yep.
And great job to you guys with your constellations. Awesome.
Thank you.
Oh.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
What are you doing, my man?
I don't know. You got to give me an assignment. Although I don't know if I had time to do one because I'm
fair
so
enough.
busy.
I got you.
I barely get it. I barely have enough time to get home and get on. And,
there you go. I hear you.
It's all good.
Cool.
But
Eric?
Again, congratulations to Chris and to Jeannie, for that collaborative image. That was awesome. Do not forget to get your eclipse glasses. Definitely grab those eclipse glasses. We're getting closer and closer. We're just
3 days
over a week away.
Well, I'm telling you right now,
Yeah.
listen, anybody that's on the chat right now, if you need glasses, whoever's in the chat right now will get 2 sets of glasses for free.
There you go.
I'll send them right to your house. Send me an email. I'll send them out tomorrow so you have them.
There you go. So that's excellent because you do not want
Nope.
to, mess around with this stuff. Enjoy it, but still. And again, and also, happy birthday, Jay. Love you, son. And happy Easter.
Yep.
To everybody who's celebrating Easter this Sunday, happy Easter. Enjoy the Easter egg hunts with the little ones and stuff like that if you're going to be doing that type of stuff.
And don't forget, isn't it Ramadan as well?
Yes, Ramadan, I believe,
Ramadan
is also
as well.
Yes.
So
yes.
So everybody's starving from from daylight to day down.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
The fasting.
And when was Passover's? When was Passover?
Isn't that
it's right around
Easter or Passover already happened, didn't it?
Yeah,
I believe Passover already happened.
Yeah, Passover happened. Yeah, they put all the blood on the doors.
On the doors.
Oh, the doors, yeah.
So that the angel of death passed over them.
Yep, that's it. So you got it. But besides that, have a great weekend, everybody. If you do have clear skies, go out there, image some galaxies. Be looking forward to seeing, more galaxy image of the week entries. So this is that time. We only got another month left before that Milky Way arm gets in the way again.
Yep.
And everything gets closed off.
But that Milky Way arm's got a lot of cool stuff in it.
It does.
It does. It does. That's for sure. So,
awesome.
All right, that's it for me.
All right, fellas. Hey, have a great night, and remember, Wednesday night again is our first night at 8:00. So all shows starting after tonight will start at 8 p.m. Eastern. So no more late nights for East Coast people. So and maybe for our UK people, they start at it's what is it? It's midnight. It starts at midnight UTC. So for your UTC people, that's where we're at right now. So everybody have a great night, have a great weekend. Get ready for the eclipse, practice your focusing, practice your routines, do what you got to do. I was outside today attempting to focus on the sun with my new lens as well. We'll see what happens, and looking forward to it. Hopefully, thank you to Norm for getting me that file. It's working great. I'm sure that if anybody wants it and uses Backyard EOS, I'm sure that I believe he said I could share it to anybody. So if anybody wants it, just hit me up on email and I'll share the file with you. So everybody have a great night. Have a great night, everybody. Take it easy, relax, have a great weekend, and remember as always, keep imaging, keep educating, and clear skies. And we'll see you Wednesday. Have a good night, everybody.
See you, everybody.